Welcome back to Shop Circle Garage, where today we're working on the daily driver, 2013 Silverado, four-wheel drive. I don't know if you can see Duke walking by right there. Do not knock that camera over, please. Slash phone. Anyway, we pull a trailer every once in a while. We want to make sure we got brakes. So we got an Amazon special trailer brake controller we're going to throw in this thing so that we can have brakes while we're pulling trailers. My trailer doesn't have brakes on it, but we're going to be pulling some trailers, hopefully, helping out with Logan's marching band at the school. So those trailers, I'm sure, have brakes because they're pretty nice. So let's make sure we have everything right and throw a trailer brake controller in here. All right, we already got everything laid out here. And we got one off of Amazon. I don't even remember the name of it. It's a, what is it? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, looks cool. And it was about $100. So we're going to throw this in here. We got brackets. There's another bracket somewhere, I thought. Maybe in the box still. I don't know. Somewhere. Maybe I lost it already. I don't know. We got brackets. We got wiring instructions. So let's get to it. So on these years of trucks that did not come with a factory brake controller, as long as they have a tow package, the thing is the wiring is up there, under there. So let's see what we can find. Well, I found a handful of wires. Looks like somebody had one hooked up in here before because they're taped up and cut off. So let's figure out which wires we need for what and get to wiring things. All right, well, I just went ahead and tested off camera some of the truck side wiring to see what went where. Seems like we're going to have that roll away. No, it seems like we're going to have blue to blue. See, now I got distracted and forgot what I was doing. Looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. Blue to blue, white's going to white. The black one on here is our power wire. It's going to go to the red with a black stripe in there, it looks like. And then where's our red one? I think is our stop lamp. It's going to go to our red one's going to go to what was it? Well, it's faded, and it looks like it's probably kind of like a bluish, greenish, bluish, whatever, with a white stripe. All right, we got all those on there. Let's get back in the truck, get these wired up, and then we'll figure out where we're going to mount it and stuff. All right, we're back in the truck. Where are we at? I don't know if you can read that, but you can see these are labeled for what's what on here. Battery positive. Here's our black one, and our white one is ground. I'm going out of order here, but did I move them on you? I don't know. I can't see what you can see, so I don't know. The red one is for stop lamp, whatever, brake light switch. It's going to go to this one. Tested it. And blue's going to go to blue, so we're going to send black's 12 volt is going to go to the red with the black wire. Well, let's just do it. Why are we talking about it? Let me get some tape. It's in the shop. I'll be right back. I wonder if I should have tested things before I started taping this up. You know, like hook up the controller and test it. Too late. Okay, now we got to figure out, tuck these things up out of the way, and where we're going to mount the actual thing. Alright, so here's the mounting situation. This is where I sit when I drive. It's just going to have to be over here someplace. You can see that. You don't use an ashtray. You have to be over here somewhere, out of the way of my leg. For the gas, brake, or it's going to have to be in the center, which I don't really necessarily like that idea, but being in the center. Oh, there's a piece of plastic there that goes to nothing. here is gonna be out of needs to be over here somewhere. Really? I don't know. I'm gonna have to crawl under and look. Oh, I bumped you guys again. I'm gonna get down there and see what we can figure out. Go ahead and mount it right there, where I will definitely hit it with my leg every time I get in. But there was already a screw for the dash there, so we just took that one screw out and put it in, tuck some wires up, and hopefully that's good. Now don't worry about not having any power at the moment. We have one more thing to do before we worry about not having power. And for power, we come up here underneath the hood, pull this off, set it out of the way. See these two lugs here, and then we're going to have to look down right there. Oh, sorry, you can see it right there. That's the wire we need. We're going to hook it up to that lug. We're going to have to find a nut for it. So, let me find a nut. Get this out of the way. Get that up out of the way. We'll find a nut that fits that, and then get it hooked up. All right, we got a nut on there, so we can flip that bad boy down. Put the cover back on, and go inside and see if we got. Sorry for all that racket. Go inside and see if we got power to it. We should, as long as we did it right. And we can see the screen is on, so we did wire that part right at least, because it's got power. Alright, a little closer look. I don't know when we lost audio. My microphone was flashing at me and possibly not working, so there may be no audio in the last few sections. If there's not, then we'll just delete those and not worry about it. But anyway, we got everything wired up under here. We got the wire for the power hooked up under the hood, and we mounted this right where it's going to be in my way. But it was the easiest spot to put it. And it's telling us we got no trailers connected, so that's fine. Because we don't. And I don't have one here with electric brakes at the moment to test. But you can put this guy down here. We're going to lower it down because this trailers that I may be pulling might be a little smaller. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to set it at about 4 for now. Gain's going to be 4. And then this is a boost that we can set. And it won't let us do that right now because there's no trailer. So that's fine. Boost level 2. I guess it will. 3. Boost is off. We want that off. We're going to go in here and we're going to select our brake type. Is make sure it's set to electric. So that's what we're going to be using, I'm pretty sure. So that's it. And then we're going to confirm electric. And that's pretty much it until we get a trailer with brakes hooked up. Which may be in a couple days. So at least we got it now. And I'm told, or I don't know, I didn't read the instructions, I guess, but from what I have seen, these will automatically shut off after a certain amount of time so that they don't drain the battery. So that's good. No trailer. Let's see how much of it is. Let's see how much in the way it is, or how bad of it is. I don't know. You know what I mean. So if I'm getting in like this, I did not hit it. I'm driving gas. Where's that? Close, but I don't hit it. Brake. Didn't hit it. Okay, I don't have to. Oh, here's a better angle. Right through the middle of the steering wheel. There we are, foot on the brake. I don't hit it. Here we go to the gas pedal. I don't hit it. I might eventually run into it, but under normal circumstances, looks like it might be fine. And I can just reach down this way to adjust if I need to, or to reach the manual on the slide on the bottom. So that should work. Well, I discovered this after I finished with the rest of the brake controller install and the entire video, and I already ate my shopsicle at this point. And in that ending, I said I was waiting to see if it would shut off to safe power. It did. It's been about 15 minutes, and now it's shut off. Found the instructions, and it does say 15-minute shut off, so you can ignore the part at the end where I say it doesn't, or it didn't, or something. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this one. We got a trailer brake controller installed. We've got that off of Amazon, like I said. So we can pull some trailers that have brakes. My trailer doesn't have brakes, or at least didn't have brakes hooked up. So we'll get into that at some point. Let's see if it does. This controller is supposed to time out on its own and shut off eventually. It's been a few minutes now. I've been waiting. It's been maybe 5 minutes, and it's still got power to it. So hopefully it does have the auto shut off, so it didn't drain the battery. If it does not have the auto shut off, then I guess we'll have to wire in a switch to it or something, so that it's not draining the battery. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat your shopsicles. This is my second one today, by the way. Don't tell Aslan I got a second one.